Hello everybody, it is Saturday, and do you know what that means? Well, I would say that it's every Saturday, it's the grind show. I haven't done the grind show in a little while. It's mainly because I wanted to do some other things, but I'm back doing the grind show. If you don't know already, it is a show that looks at the next week in Marvel Contest of Champions and splits things up with what is dropping on each individual day. Look, it's just exactly what it says on the tin. Everything happening next week in the game. Now, the show wouldn't be possible without the amazing work of Dan of Frontline MCOC, who you can check out in the link in the description. Also, make sure to check out and make this your homepage, as Dan puts together information from around the contest, so you name it, like videos from other creators, crystals, champions entering crystals. That's very important. That's going to be a subject that we're going to talk about in today's no, there's not an MCN. God, it's been such a long time since I've done the grind show. I can't even remember that this is the grind show. It's a Saturday show. It's the Saturday show. It's back. So we begin with Saturday. And on Saturday, there's only two things that are happening. Number one being that there's an alliance quest. Of course, new sequences and new sequences. And it starts again as soon as it ends. As soon as it ends, it starts again. We've also got an alliance war, whether or not you're jostling for position on your alliance warring. This again is kind of like important. Get involved with the alliance war. Of course, that's the thing. Get involved with it. On Sunday is the Alpha Catalyst Arena, so, you know, get involved with it. If you like those 30 units, you like those 30 units. If you don't do it, right? That's the only thing. I would say use Sunday to kind of catch up with other content, grab some units, get involved with Battlegrounds, whatever floats your boat when it comes to stuffs to do in Marvel Contest of Champions, or whatever your interest, or take a break, right? It's nice and sunny, go out, have a walk. Touch some grass, get some fresh air. I definitely did that last Sunday, and I was thinking to myself, I need to rush around to get something done to get 7 stars. No, just take a break. Just take some nice time outside for yourself. Now to Monday. Now, as you know, Monday's a fun day because, well, I would say it's a fun day. When it comes to the end part, like the last week of the month before we get the new announcements, we kind of go for a bit of a kind of dead zone, so to speak, with the game, but there's not much going on. So the normal thing, the resets of the Battlegrounds store, if you got the Black ISO market because you have a featured account, there is no reset for featured. So again, we're kind of in this kind of stuff is happening, stuff's not happening. What else? Well, we should see the arena part 2 for Adam Warlock and Attuma, two great champions. So it'll be interesting to note what's going to be the finishing result with that. What else? Well, we've got an alliance war on for those that get involved with alliance war. Very good. Good luck to everybody. You can do a thing. Maybe you can. I don't know. That's going to be that with it. And I think that's it. Yeah, nothing else apart from the Battlegrounds store reset. It's a bit of a dull time, as I said. It does kind of liven up a little bit from, well, I'd say Friday. I mean, Wednesday's going to be something, which, you know, if you've seen the MCN on Friday, as in yesterday, you would have known more about that. Now on to Tuesday, and we have got the British Day of Chewing, of course we have, but Absorbing Man. He is going to absorb everything but your emotional, mental, I don't know, marital problems. He won't be able to absorb them. But what he can absorb is, well, I don't know, some other stuff. In any case, he is entering into the bit of a weird kind of like linkage into this one, but he is going into the basic pool. Going to be very handy for those that are opening crystals, dual class crystals, also selectors like abyss level selectors and other stuff like that. So you might be able to get a chance to get Mr. Absorbing Man and, you know, absorb amazing pectoral stuff and abdominal areas. Anyway, moving on. Wednesday, first of all, sees a tier 4 basic arena. Hey, we love a tier 4 basic arena. No, we don't. We love the 30 units from it. Apart from that, not a lot else from that. But there should be, hopefully, fingers crossed, another Guardians of the Galaxy Synergy solo quest. I don't know 100% because there's other stuff that's going on that day, but it might be something that reruns. So look out for it. It could be something that we kind of look to go and grind. But there's something that's most important, and that is new content being dropped. Yes, for those that know, for those that don't know, there is a extra 5th week of solo objectives. Again, as I said in yesterday's MCN, that there's more content. It will require some extra grinding on stuff, not those ones there. I'm onto the wrong ones, or the right ones. It's here. Yes, it's here. Don't bear with me. It's always there at some point. The 5th week of the Escape from the Titans Summoner will able to additional set of solo objectives. These will require summoners to use clues to fight through specific paths in the first 4 weeks of the event to receive additional rewards. See below for the rewards total. So hold on to your britches. I was about to say like a South Park Stevie Ray Vaughan and Steamy Ray Vaughan, if anybody knows that reference. But no, Steamy Ray Vaughan just loads his No, Stevie Ray Vaughan just loads his britches. Some people watch South Park and get that reference. But yeah, more content is coming when it comes to what is dropping on Wednesday. So kind of exciting times. And on Thursday, an AQ cycle comes to end. Honestly, like as soon as like AQ starts, it then ends. As soon as it starts, it ends again. It's like it's just a vicious round circle of stuff. What else is happening? Well, we're gonna have an Emma Frost basic arena. I'm sure a lot of people want a bit of Frosty the Snowman, Frosty the Snow Woman, whatever floats your boat. So yeah, she's entering into the basic arena. I'm sure people will be interested in going to get her. It may even be a low cutoff to get her as a 6-star in the basic. Who knows? And of course, we don't know the feature just yet. But, you know, I'm sure that it'll either be a buff champion upcoming, or it's going to be something associated with the Guardians in some sort of way. Guardians of the Galaxy, you know what I mean? I don't know where I'm going with my accent. It's weird, man. Now on to Friday, and it is going to see us have a cutoff for the Season 42 eligibility. So the amount of wars kind of to enter in order to be eligible, in order to get rewards at the end of it. That is what is the kind of hit point there. That's kind of like hits that particular marker. So look out for that. Actually, no, it could be extended. Not 100% now. I just realized because the season has been, it's 20 days left at the point of recording this video. It may be a case it's more. I could be wrong. No, it's next week. So it could be right with that. The eligibility type of thing. So yeah, that's that. This is the problem with me questioning myself. And the final thing to mention is that is going to be new content announcement day. Yes, look out for new content being announced. Maybe there's going to be a Kabam live stream. Maybe we're going to have all the scoop and info. Maybe I am not actually going to be here in this office. Maybe I'm going to be in Amsterdam. Who knows? That could be a thing. I don't know what the future holds. I can't go into the future and tell you what's going to happen. If I did, I'd have the lottery numbers and get just my employment situation sorted out. That's life. And the final thing I end on is top tip of the week. And I kind of think about what would be a good top tip. I would probably say that anything that I have said in the past when I said, like, you know, use a 6-star Guardians champion and auto fighting through lower content, use your energy as much as possible. And this is the time of deciding what you're doing. Like, really make a decision. I've got to do a video about burnout in MCOC, and I would say, like, one thing I've had to say when it comes to, like, okay, well, Kabam have had these kind of like events, not anything up at the moment, but the 7-star celebration event is like rushing around for these particular things is just, look, I will do it, but it's a bit of a nightmare, and it's not the kind of you know, feeling that you want to kind of feel rushed around a game that's meant to be kind of like a pastime. I must admit, every time Kabam can make quality of life improvements, whether or not it is to lower the participation and grind in something like event quest, right? That is something that does my head in. The same thing with some of the overly grindy stuff from the side quests. So as long as Kabam are listening to players when it comes to understanding that they need quality of life, auto completing is something that would improve the quality of life side of things. Imagine if you could auto complete some of the lower content that you went and grinded through. Yeah, I'm sure that Kabam would say, well, we need players to understand and play the game like that. But there comes a threshold point where you should, as a player, unlock auto complete within some of these lower things based on your progression. The higher you get, you know, the lower the content, the more auto complete narrative should be in some of these imprinted areas, because it's just about time saving. It's quality of life. Kabam want you to play modes like Battlegrounds. They want you to play modes like story mode or incursions and stuff like that. But it's the time. You know, I went in to do my 6 stars into incursions, or the sector 9. I started going into it, and then I was like, oh no, I've got to go and do Battlegrounds. And then it's like, oh, what? I can't do Battlegrounds, so I've got to go and do something else. I've got to do AQ, AW, and then it's like I've got some real life shit that I've got to deal with, and you got to make that time for yourself. So I would say my top tip of the week is understand what you want to achieve with this game on a daily basis, and also take time for yourself. And we'll get back to like doing like more kind of like in-game tips, but I'm just gonna like leave you with that. It's just kind of like, look, it's summertime now. It's spring to summertime. Do some IRL stuff that's going to be nice for you to then go, do you know what, I'm going to chill away from the game, and then come back. Take a day off, come back, and just refreshes you, feels you like kind of like a bit more kind of like fresh. But yeah, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. As I said, we'll return back to proper tips in the following week or the week after. But have a great day, whatever you're doing. Much love. Have a great day. Bye-bye.